What is going on, everybody? I'm Jabby Kaway, joined by Chara Kirk.
What's up?
We're going to look at the new Rebel Moon trailer, which has just dropped from Netflix. Thanks so much for joining. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, please. Bell icon, all notifications. Pretty please vote this up. Let YouTube know you are enjoying what you are watching. And let's jump into this. Here we go.
When I found you in the wreckage of that ship, I considered leaving you. I was afraid you could bring trouble to us.
Oh, I like the music.
What do you think they want?
Nothing good.
Everything.
We're just farmers. We're not a threat. They won't just kill us, will they?
So naive.
You think the soldiers will show them mercy? Stop.
Or yes. Oh,
We're gonna have to fight.
they're like, who are you?
I find warriors to fight with us.
We might stand a chance.
We're searching for soldiers for a fight against the Mother World.
I could help you. For a small fee, obviously. You may want to hold on.
I'm here to make you an offer. To give you a chance at redemption.
We are beyond redemption.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What about revenge?
It's like very Dune, huh?
Yeah, it's a lot of
This isn't
things.
just pursuit of revolution.
I have found her. The most wanted fugitive in the known universe.
That's so cool. Woo!
It's a new age for the universe.
I'm shocked. Part one, huh?
Yeah, there's two parts.
Okay.
So the first part is coming out December 22nd, and then I think the second part is coming out like 4 months later. So it's gonna be like a massive, big sci-fi movie.
Sofia Boutella.
Yes.
Very easy on the eyes.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
But we watched her in
The Mummy.
Oh, that's right, The Mummy. I was thinking of the Charlize Theron film. Wasn't that her?
Atomic Blonde.
Atomic Blonde.
Correct.
I feel like Zack Snyder, because I vaguely recall some of the backstory behind what went into this, and I think Zack Snyder was trying to get his own Star Wars thing off the ground.
Correct.
And so it's like, oh yeah, don't give him money. But this looks dope. Like, I mean, it's got his signature slow motion stuff in there.
Yeah, and like the look as well.
Yeah.
Like in terms of, just the aesthetic of it. That kind of, I don't know what it is. There was one scene in particular, I think it was the one with Djimon Hounsou, where it looked kind of reminiscent of 300 to me, just in terms of the coloring and all of that. I think it's like that high contrasty look that he likes.
So, okay, I'll just keep my mouth shut.
Why?
Because I have some friends who worked on this. I've just looked at the IMDb. I got some like close friends that worked on this. I'm just very happy. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I can't say anything more than that. But yeah. Anyway, it looks great. It looks really, really cool. Everything we would want out of a modern Star Wars film is here.
Right.
You have these. They're literally farmers, and they are just living a simple life. They're treated hostile by these Nazi-esque people, this army, this faction, whatever you want to call it, and it's up to a band of rebels to stand up to the oppressors, just like Star Wars. It kicks off in a more gritty way that we saw of A New Hope from Star Wars. It's like the same exact start It was what George Lucas had done, just grittier. And I think that's interesting, you know, as a way to kind of update Star Wars.
For me, like, I was already intrigued seeing the teaser. I thought the teaser did such a good job of just kind of showing the world and everything without really giving away the story. And here we're getting the story. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. This looks cool. This is fun. It's like sci-fi fantasy that I can get on board with. And I'm really curious to see Zack Snyder's take on this type of story.
Well, yeah, I mean, the story is something that has been tried and tested. We've seen this a lot.
And we love it.
Yeah, and it's like, it for some reason, it speaks to something primal in us. You know, I guess we all kind of feel like the small person against a large, unfathomably large thing that we're up against every day in our lives. And I guess that's why it speaks to all of us. I can't see from here anything that like really deviates from what we are used to in this area. I didn't see any weapons in here that are kind of like the lightsabers. You know?
They've got guns.
They have guns instead, which is fine. It's just, so I'm always looking for like, what's the new agey, spacey kind of weapon that is going to be uniquely charming about this? You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, it's just like a big blaster type thing. But I'm just really taken by the action. Like, the action looks really fun. Although in this trailer, at least, when she was doing her like badass reveal that she's actually, I'm not just a farmer. I am actually a fugitive that is, you know, highly wanted by the Empire or whatever the hell they are. And then she shows off all her skills and it's like, ooh, that was cool. But the way they cut it together, there were these moments where I felt like I was missing stuff, like it was cutting away a little bit, like little flashes. And I hope that they don't do that in the movie and that's just for the trailer or whatever. But either way, I think she looks really, really cool, like so badass.
I feel like we can trust Zack Snyder to execute some dope action. I mean, some of Batman's best fight scenes came from the stuff that he did.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah. Plus, he's working with a lot of really cool people that you know.
Yes.
So.
Yes. But the thing about it is, for better or worse, whether you like Zack Snyder films or not, he has demonstrated good action when it comes to like hand-to-hand stuff.
True.
And so I am very excited to see what he pulls off here. You know, it might have been just choppy and whatnot just for the sake of the trailer.
That's what I'm thinking.
You know?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm just really hoping that that is the case.
Yeah.
And that it's going to be like extra cool and badass.
Yeah. I think it will be. I think it has the potential. I mean, my only concern when it comes to Snyder is that it doesn't feel like bloated, because that's the one thing that he has trouble with.
Yeah.
Is that like it's just so much, and it could be too much slow motion. It could be too much of whatever. It just is a very extra kind of situation. But I feel confident that there's a good possibility he's grown and evolved as a filmmaker that has primed him to be ready to tell this kind of story in an effective way that has just enough of his Snyder-isms, you know, without being overbearing.
I think that there's also a director's cut of this that will be coming out later at some point where it isn't split into two parts and it's just like one massive movie.
1 5-hour movie instead.
So, you know, if you can't get enough and you want to see
that's smart,
how long you can watch a movie for,
you know,
that will be coming out.
That's smart. Thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm Jabby Kuwait. This is
Achara Kirk.
Peace out.